Hello, welcome to the stream. I think my webcam disconnected, so not an ideal start to the stream. Let's just double check. Yep, there we are. Not sure when that happened, but we'll do a quick fix. My hair was an absolute mess. Now we're good to go. That's annoying. Harden, Irving, Clax, Edwards, and Mills to start for the Nets. Barnes, Harkless, Holmes, Davion Mitchell, and Halliburton to start for the Kings. They don't have De'Aaron Fox, nor do they have Bagley. We still are without Kevin Durant. We are still without... Durant. I don't know about Aldridge. I don't know Aldridge's status at the moment. But we need to win this one. We are losers of our last 5. The Kings are losers of their last 7. So there is a bit of an urge for them to win as well. It's going to be interesting to see who gets up in this contest, though. So, yeah. Anyway, we're about to commence things. At the Kings home stadium, we have commenced, and it is Harden bringing it up. It looks like Mo Harkless has been given the assignment. Irving had a bit of room for the 3, but didn't shoot it. Davion Mitchell's guarding him. Good matchup. Claxton rolls to the rim. Spin move and layup. Lovely. Good start. All right, Davion. Halliburton. Harrison Barnes back to Halliburton. Rolling Holmes. He can't shoot mid-ranges. Passes to Barnes. Bit of a push-off, but created a bit of separation, and that is an easy bucket for Harrison Barnes. First bucket for the Kings tonight. Harden. Open lane to the rim. Good block by Harkless. And Mitchell on the break. Halliburton. Corner 3. Barnes. No. Mills. Harden cross court to Irving. Nearly shot it in rhythm. Instead, fakes the pass. Still has the ball. Right side. Kyrie wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Looked at the ref as if he wanted it. Davion Mitchell, good defense. Switch. Claxton guarding on the outside. Barnes has a lot of space, and he's got it this time. Other night, yesterday, the Suns absolutely killed us from distance. Cam Johnson was the recipient of many threes. Claxton fakes the handoff, and Kyrie passes to Clax. Easy dunk. Beautiful. 5-4 is the margin, or the score. Halliburton using the screen to create space. Harkless. Left side. Mitchell fumbled the ball and turned it over. Harden. And nearly turned it over. Harkless was aware of where the pass was going. Interfered with the passing lane. And, well, that could have easily been a turnover. Another careless turnover, but here we are. It's all good. Mills. Mid-range. Lovely splash. Lovely. And now Halliburton's got it. Mills went under the screen. Halliburton shot the 3 and missed it. Harden's got it now. We'll bring it up to the corner. Kesh shoots it, no hesitation, and that was well short. So Mitchell will bring it up, ball handling it now. Kess on him. Gets past Kess. Easy layup off the glass. And the Kings retake the lead. Kyrie. Push the pace. Could have shot the easy layup. He missed it, but Clax with a follow. So Clax already has 6. And it's an 8-7 lead. Holmes. Cutting to the rim was Harkless. He kicked it back out, and Barnes is his second 3, man. And that's too easy. Too easy. Harden. Looking. Kings do well to cover defensively. Harden. Another screen by Clax. He can kick it out to Kyrie, who faked the 3. And then passed it again at Clax, and he got fouled under the rim. So good ball movement. It looks like we're getting Claxton involved a lot in the half-court offense. A lot of rolling to the rim. And some good post moves by Clax. He's already got 6 in the contest. So, good start. Good start. 10-8 is the score for the Kings. And that is a little soft roll. So he converts free throw number 1. The Kings Stadium is so empty now. Jesus. Second free throw for Clax is off. And it's 10-9 Kings. Halliburton brings it up. Oh, for God's sake, man. Halliburton faked the pass and then drew the defender. Harkless missed the 3. I've got to get the actual scores up because for some reason, this shit tripping again. Claxton hurt his leg, and we can't afford that again. For some reason, yep. Okay, so now we're good to go. We turn the ball over there. Kings have got it now, and Halliburton will bring it up. Barnes back to Halliburton, fake the 3. Barnes posting up on Mills, top of the key. Holmes. Nice little move to get to the basket. And over Claxton, beautiful hook shot. He's got the goggles on. Damn, bit of drip. Harden. Looking. He's on the right side. Perimeter. Dribble move. Gets past Harkless. Oh, beautiful pass by Harden, but it didn't eventuate to anything. Then Kyrie under the basket got pushed as he shot it. And he could get Davion Mitchell in foul trouble early if he's attacking the basket. Yeah, Wamaru, we got it now. We got it. Yeah, I don't know why I used the Google scoreboard again. Regardless, we're back with the score. Irving shooting 2, and the first is good. So Cam Thomas comes in for Patty Mills, which has been a move that Nash goes to at this point in the contest a fair portion of the time. So 12-10 is the score. And second free throw coming up for Kyrie Irving. 12-10 lead. Sacramento. Kyrie cuts it to 1. And those were the first free throws of the night for Kyrie. Second bunch for the Nets. Mitchell. Bounce past the Holmes. Hook shot. Somehow bounced out. And Harden's got it now. We could look for Kess. He doesn't do that. Harden one-on-one with Holmes again. Right side. Shoots the step back. And he did hit a few threes last night. But he shot it pretty poorly overall. Harden nearly intercepted the pass there. And then Harkless got trapped under the basket. Beautiful defense by the Nets. And now Kyrie will bring it up. Beautiful cross. And then somehow... Whoo! Oh my God. Kyrie is just absolutely nuts. Halliburton. I mean, seriously, Harden. What the fuck is Harden doing, man? Was all alone by himself, man. And it was Harden's job to pick him up, and of course he didn't. Kessler's an open three here, and he bricked it badly, but Clacks again! 15 apiece halfway through the first, and Clacks is 8, I believe. Good defense by Kai. Harkless shoots a corner 3, and it's literally shooting practice. Harden is doing absolutely stuff all in guarding the perimeter right now. He's given away 2 threes in a row. Claxton is fouled again under the basket, and Barnes was the fouler. But that is going to be the first time out of the game, and we're at 18-15. And let's have a look at the box score. As is tradition, you can see Clax has been wonderful early. 9 of our 15 points has gone to Clax. Shooting the ball alright, I guess. You know, half our shots. But one of the intangibles that you can't see on a box score is defense. How well are you playing defense? And well, Harden's been absolutely garbage defending the 3-point line early on. Harkless has hit 2 threes. Harkless has hit 1 3. Barnes has hit 2. Halliburton's hit 1. So you look at their shooting right now. They've hit 4 threes already on above 50% shooting. And it just makes you wonder, have the Nets learnt? Last night, how many did they score? I'm very interested to know this. Because goddamn, I reckon it was a fair few threes we conceded yesterday. Didn't watch that game, but did see the highlights, and our perimeter defense was lackluster, and I think that would be pretty generous of me to say, because at times it was just woeful. We ourselves hit 16 threes last night, which I don't think that's happened in God knows how long, but the problem is, wait, what? They only hit 11 threes? It felt like way more. I mean, Cam Johnson hit 4, but apparently the refs were garbage. I don't know how much truth there is to that statement, but they had 31 free throws and we had 21. So, yeah, and we didn't shoot it at a great clip from the line either. So, you know, it really helps if you actually, go to the line and capitalize on it. Unfortunately, we didn't do that enough last night. Not that it would have made a difference, but it always helps. Anyway, we're coming out of the timeout, and yeah, it's 18-15. Clax is going to the line again, and yeah, just let me double check. He's already had 2 offensive boards, 2 blocks, and a steal on top of all the good work he's done. Yeah, of all the good work he's done offensively. And he's going to the line for 2 more free throws as well. So, yeah. And Clax will remain in the game. Johnson's in for Cass. And Harden and Irving also remain in alongside Cam Thomas, which isn't a very good defensive unit. But Claxton's made free throw number 1. No worries there. The scoreboard is a little bit ahead of me, so is what it is. But Clax's first free throw was good, as we said. Stream's a bit behind, so not stream. Yeah, the scoreboard's a bit ahead. Second free throw is good. It's good. 18-17, 5:42 remaining, and Davion's bringing it up. Foul in the post, and what a brain dead foul by Johnson, man. Why? Simple job. Literally just needed to be disciplined defensively and just fouls him for no reason. There was no threat at that point for scoring the ball for the Kings. And we just fouled him for no reason. Bruce is in and Blake is in. I'm not sure if I like this unit. But I really don't understand why Clax wouldn't be rewarded for his play. He's got 11 points, for God's sake. The Kings turn it over. And the Nets have got it here. Chance to retake the lead. Like, why would you send Clax to the bench? He's only been on for like 6.5 minutes. Blake in the post. Beautiful wraparound pass to Johnson, but he can't shoot three, so he doesn't shoot it. And with 4 seconds left on the shot clock, we still have no clear look. And Thomas hits a mid-range. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ, man. Davion step back three is short. Harden with the rebound. Put his body in harm's way. And now protects the space. Cornered it to Bruce. Cam. ISO. Tries to get past and hits back rim. I believe that was Metu. Halliburton screen. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Bruce Brown once again with a brain-dead foul. Which is something that absolutely shits me as a Nets fan. But to those who are new to the stream, welcome. We will be back in a couple days for Nets Jazz. If you're going to enjoy this, drop a like. Make sure to not forget doing that. And we have another stoppage in play. I'm not sure what for. It looks like there's been a shot clock issue. I don't know how many times that's happened this year. Shot clock issues. It's just a bit laughable, to be honest. I don't remember this happening in past seasons. The amount of shot clock resets and people just stuffing up the shot clock, you know? Causing unnecessary stoppages in play, shot clock violations that aren't there. I don't know what's going on. They've added 2 seconds to the game clock. Buddy Hield's in, and Bruce is guarding him, so interesting. Davion, corner, Metu, Barnes, fakes the three, then threw it behind his head, and with 1 second left, they're going to have to chuck it up. Davion didn't register with rim on a 35-foot heave, and the Nets have got the ball again, so good defense. If there's one guy that could possibly light it up, it could be Buddy Hield. Because we know how much we love to give reserves players a ripper game. A nice little 25-point game that they haven't had in like 2 years. Blake Griffin, corner three, is off, and he hit a few threes yesterday. Davion brings it up on Cam. Double screen set. And now Blake finds himself on Davion on the perimeter. And step back three is beautiful. Screen by Bruce. Harden gets around. Got past the defender. Missed the layup. I think I've seen a stat that we are one of the worst teams in the restricted area. It is nuts how bad we are under the basket. We force a turnover here. Johnson is in no man's land. He just passed it to Bruce, though, who also found himself in no man's land. Harden. Bruce has it, top of the key. And then his floater is good. I think us being so shit under the rim is just a byproduct of playing Bembry, Johnson, and Bruce. All guys that just can't finish at the rim for their life. Beautiful layup by Davion. The acceleration to go baseline. Get around Bruce. And the one-hand scoop shot. Harden, beautiful bounce pass to Blake. Blake tried to feed it to the corner. Cam was open, but he couldn't get it there. Kings intercepted or deflected it out of play. So it's going to be another timeout. And the scoreline remains at, 23-21. And it's box score time, baby. You can see, once again, Clax is the guy. Hasn't missed a shot. And we sent him to the bench after 6 minutes. Why? You can just see the spacing is absolutely botched right now. Like, could Nash not have waited like an extra 2-3 minutes, man? Oh, Jesus. Like, I also don't understand. Is Bembry injured? Because I don't know where he is. And even Dayron, for God's sake. Like, I'd rather... Blake is unreliable. You don't know what you're going to get from him. Seriously, man. He's got so many options on the bench and so many things he can experiment with. And what does he do? He takes out Claxton, who has a third of... Well, at this point in the game, he's been off for like 4 minutes. Half the game. And he's literally gone to the bench. Oh, he literally is half our points still. He's been awesome, but why on earth has he gone to the bench? If so, like, bring on Sharp, for God's sake. Because you'd rather go all in, to be honest. Not have some guy who can do a bit of everything. He can dabble in a bit of everything. Caio Costa is from Brazil. Damn. Long way away. Reaching all parts of the globe. Like, just an absolutely terrible rotation. Don't understand it, man. Honestly, Bruce Brown has made more mistakes than Javon recently. I'd rather have Javon because he's actually been hitting threes as of late. But this lineup is just doing nothing for me. Kyrie Irving's in, so he's going to get doubled at every opportunity because there's no one else that's dangerous on the court that can shoot. Cam's going to have to try do a tough floater, which he converts. And it's basically him, Kyrie, Harden, or bust. And then Claxton, who Nash just likes to put on the bench. Mitchell, Hield. Good switch by Cam. Hield tries to drive to the basket, gets caught. And he has to kick it back out of Mitchell, who's one-on-one with Blake, has to shoot a 3 over him. And that was a very good defensive possession by the Nets. 2 minutes to play first quarter, 23 apiece. Blake, back to Cam. Pull up mid-range. Beautiful! And Steve Nash gives him a little pat on the back as he runs back on defense. Mitchell. Posting up Bruce. Screen set by Damian Jones, I think it is. Metu just missed a wide open layup. Or layup that he probably should have made. Kyrie is an easy pull-up 3. 5-on-4. And Kyrie's got it. 5-point lead Nets. 28-23. Davion brings it up. There's a couple waiting on the bench for the Kings. Halliburton is one of those. Hield cuts to the baseline. Or cuts to the rim and he missed an easy layup. Too much power. Irving pull up 3! Let's go! And Kyrie has just injected a bit of life into this game. An 11-0 run bridging the last minute and a half. And the Kings feel the need to call another timeout. Kyrie has just come alive. And Gringo Wars, welcome to the stream. Yep, he started with 0 points. And he's just hit a couple threes. And sometimes that's really all it takes to get your game going. We'll have a look at the box score again, because we love to do that. Kyrie's got 10. Him, Clax, and Cam combine for 27 of the Nets' 31 points. If I'm not mistaken, that's about 90% of our points. Shooting the ball well from the field. From 3, we hadn't scored until about 1 minute ago when Kyrie splashed a couple. He's perfect from out there. 7 assists, which I'd consider pretty good. And only the 1 turnover. But we already know we're going to have about 4 turnovers by the half, and then that'll inflate to about 15, because we'll have 10 in one half. We just can't sustain it for a full match. If you're feeling curious, the Kings, that's their box score. Barnes with 8 and Mitchell with 7. That's about it, though. They don't have Fox tonight, nor do they have Bagley. Fox is obviously the difference maker, but you get what I'm saying? It's 31-23 with a minute to go on my screen. And now Metu drives baseline. Kicked it back out of Hield. Halliburton drives. Good ball movement. Metu in the corner. And that 3 was well short. Obviously, as a game winner on his resume, Metu does. Johnson fakes the 3. Drives baseline. Beautiful move. And he got fouled by Damian Jones. And Damian Jones has his hands out as if to say, what the hell? That's not my foul. Why'd you call it a foul? But unfortunately, any argument is not going to go rewarded. And Johnson has 2 free throws, and one of them he bricked. What a damn surprise. But to those who have just arrived, welcome to the stream. We're back in a couple days to do Nets Jazz. And I would appreciate it if you showed a little bit of support. Support's been great recently. Especially last couple months. So thank you very much to those who have tuned in all the streams, or some of the streams, or one of the streams. It doesn't really matter. The community makes this channel. Johnson converts his second free throw. He splits them both, and the Nets have a 9-point lead. We've been to the line 8 times, and the Kings haven't had a trip to the line. So that's serving to be a difference maker in the first quarter. Corner. Now to Hield on the left side. Step back 3 over Cam. That is a terrible shot. And Bruce is going to bring it up. After he got the rebound, we got 7 seconds on the clock. We got 5 seconds on the clock. Kyrie, turn it over. Nope. It's going to be a kick ball, and the Kings are disputing it. Well, they've stopped play, so they basically deprived the Kings of a fast break opportunity. There's no kickball, and they just called a kickball for no reason. So the Kings will have one crack at it with 2.5. Hield, don't foul him, and Kyrie Irving blocked his ass. So, very good first quarter. Wonderful first quarter. Lead is at 9. Kyrie and Clax have 10 and 11 points respectively. So you take those. Thanks for this live, brother. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, so you take those. You absolutely take those. The Kings, as I said, you can have a look here. Buddy Hield's missed 3 shots. I don't know who Al King is. Lewis King. That's a bold guess of his first name. Davion Mitchell's been pretty good for them. Even though he has a -8 plus-minus. Barnes has hit a couple threes. That's all right. But ultimately, their offense stagnated at the later stages of the first quarter. And that's when we took advantage. You can see the Kings have already shot 14 threes, which is just bonkers. I mean, the Nets could only dream of that this season. So they're shooting at about 41%. You look at us, we've done significantly better in both areas. If you're looking at percentage, actually they've scored more threes, which is not too bad for them. But Clax is 11 and then got yanked after 6 minutes, which didn't make any sense. Irving's been wonderful. He started off slow, but he's done much better. The bench unit, surprisingly, has been decent. But that's only because Kyrie's been on the court. When James Harden was on the court, with, the 4 bench guys, there wasn't really much benefit to be experienced. But you're seeing here. This is how we have the lead. The last couple of minutes we dug in. Yeah. As for Bembry, I don't know where the hell he is. Same with Dayron. I've got no idea. Yeah, it's pretty much how it goes, to be honest. But quarter time is closing, and we're about to commence the second quarter. Still don't know where Bembry is. I don't know if he was on the injury report before the game. The Kings allow an average of 115 points a game, or 114.7, which is second worst in the league. So if there's a team we're going to feast on, it's going to be this one. So the Kings are going to bring it up here as we commence the second quarter. Jones. Clax guarding, right side. Halliburton, couple screens set. And we're going to have an offensive foul. I don't know what that was for. Or Harkless may have even stepped out of bounds. So that's a bit unfortunate. But we have on the floor for the Nets, Kess, Harden, Bembry, Claxton, and maybe Paddy. Paddy. Paddy gets it here. Shoots a 3 over Jones. It's a splash. Beautiful. And now Halliburton's got it, guarded by Mills. Switch. Claxton can do that. Beautiful pass to the corner. Louis King knocks down a 3. Harden. Decoy screen, then an actual screen by Clax. Harden, bounce past the Clax under the rim. He got fouled, hit on the arm by Harkless, and Harkless just has to walk away. Frustration getting the better of him just a little bit. Yeah. We're going to get 2 free throws coming up for Clax once again, and he's causing a few problems in the paint. I think this is his 3rd trip to the line. Nets are up 35-26. Possibly has already changed on the live stream or the scoreboard. That one is well short. And Clax isn't known as a wonderful free throw shooter. He's currently 3 of 5 on the evening. And the second free throw is good. So 4 of 6 now. And we're... Oh my goodness! We're literally pressing full court. And Bembry nearly got a steal, but he had butterfingers. And the Kings are finally able to get it in. Avoid that turnover that nearly occurred. And now Halliburton. Once again, the switch. Very switchable lineup, this one. Apart from Patty Mills. You've got 4 capable defenders. 3 plus Harden. Halliburton, a very tough shot. The Kings are able to get it back. Hield shoots a 3. He missed it. And then under the rim. Oh my goodness, Clax. Beautiful block from behind. Kess on the break. Could have done something with. And then Patty Mills. Oh my goodness. Look at the ball movement. Harden is very slow on the pass there. But Patty airballed the... Oh my god. Are these fucking refs blind? Patty just got hacked. And then Harkless with a reverse layup. I mean, what are they looking at? Bembry the other way. Beautiful layup. I thought he got pushed as well on the shot. But I'm obviously mistaken. Halliburton from way downtown. That's off. And Bembry's got it. Gives it a Harden. Clax. Oh my god. How is he... What is he trying to shoot there? Trying to make... Oh. An absurd angle. Then Mills interrupted the layup. Hield shot the corner 3 and got it. Gee whiz. What an... I mean, the pace of the game just went up a notch in the last minute and a half. Because, yeah, Mills interrupted Hield's wide open layup. Swatted it a little bit. But then he was able to get it back in the corner. That off-ball movement is deadly. Very Curry-like, should I say. But on the other end, Harden passed into Claxton, and then Claxton thinking that he could score a layup. I mean, the hoop was like, he was trapped under it, and he tried to do some alley-oop bullshit. I don't know what he was doing, but you can see what's been going on for the Nets. Not really going to say much because I've already spoken about it like 2 minutes ago, but you can see we're shooting the ball well and shooting the three well. The Kings have shot a lot of threes and haven't been to the free throw line. So that's really the difference. We've been to the line 10 times. They've been there not once. And guess what? We're leading by 7. So there you go. The Kings have turned it over 4 times. And that was Hield's first 3 of the night. So got to be wary. Got to be wary. We've already conceded 7 threes, man. It's really 3-point shooting that's keeping them alive. But our knack to get to the free throw line has been the thing that's sort of separated the two teams. So is what it is. But we're about to be back from the timeout. To those who have been here for a bit of time, make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the show. We're back in a couple days. Thanks for the support. And yeah, it's 38-31. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Damn, we scored 136 points the last time we played in Sacramento. And then 2 or 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, we beat the Kings, having come back from 28 points down. That game was absolutely amazing to witness. Where RHJ chucked up some bullshit circus shot layup and it went down. We had no right to win that game. And that was with the bench. Besides D'Lo. Because, fam, D'Lo went off that night. I think he scored 50? 40? Something along those lines. But we're back here. And Mills turned it over. So, how on earth do you call a timeout and turn it over instantly? And then the Kings fumbled the ball. It went straight through Kings' hands on the pass. And it's going to be Nets ball again. So, Claxton, beautiful roll to the rim. Oh! Beautiful jam. And Clax is exploding for points today. He's already got 14 of those. Hield pulls up for 3 and barely hit the rim. Mills, pass it to Clax. Oh, the no-look. I don't even think Clax was expecting it. Hook shot is good and 1. Oh my goodness, Clax. This is insane. Paddy's no-look was so rapid and so good that it put Clax off himself. He fumbled it, but then maintained the pivot foot and just threw up a beautiful shot. Nothing but net and a free throw. He's now got his 7th free throw. And he converts that. He's 5 of 7. He has 17 points in total. And I don't even think Harden scored. Claxton has 17 with 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Harkless, corner 3 is good. Where is the defense? Once again, man. Harden passed it to Clax, expecting that he was going to jump, but he was getting held down, and Harden is looking for Clax. The Kings have made it known that they're very vulnerable under the basket, or they got their hands full guarding Clax, and they're worried out of their skin. So, beautiful. Beautiful! The extra feed to Kess, cutting baseline. And now, they had a few problems getting it in because Bembry was covering Barnes at the half court. Halliburton now. Switch on Clax. Can't get past him. Barnes tries to drive on Bembry. And then beautiful score over 2 off the glass. Harden. Switch. Healed on him. Clax doesn't really roll that time. Harden mid-range is off. And Halliburton's got it. Look at Harden being a lazy ass. Healed goes all the way to the rim. And guess what? Harden was fucking half-assing it up the court. He was pointing at someone else to pick up his own man. That's just laziness. You missed your own shot. And can't be asked getting back on defense. Terrible work ethic there. He's got it now. And he tries to get past Healed, but he's too slow. So instead he kicks it out of Paddy. Harkless fell for the pump fake, but Paddy Mills wasn't able to score the 3. Halliburton. It's a foul on the floor at the perimeter. It's going to be side out. 7 minutes to play, second quarter. And Clax is getting another bench stint. Kyrie's in. Bruce is in. Griffin's in. Bro, what does Harden have this game? I don't even think he's scored. Kyrie in after his 10-point first quarter, which consisted of 2 threes. Healed. Guarded by Kess. Buns, top of the key. Mitchell. Bruce on him. Barnes. Fumbled it. Got it back. Good defense, Kai. Kess. Oh, Kyrie! Went straight through his hands and now Buddy Healed, corner 3. Fucking bullshit. Could have been a transition bucket for us, and instead, look what happened. 7-0 run created by our own mistakes, man. Griffin muscles his way to the basket, and the ball falls out. They have a chance to cut it to a single possession. And Griffin, for some reason, fouls Barnes. Don't ask me why he did that. Lead was up to as much as 12. 43-31, I believe the scoreline was, but that lead's evaporated. Johnson's in. Just idiotic, man. Gee, Gentry's got some red eyes. Oh, man, Halliburton crossed up Mills. Johnson contests the mid-range, but Halliburton was better, and he scored the midi. And now Kyrie's going to bring it up and work his magic. Screen. They defend that well. Kyrie is getting doubled. And look at this. This is what fucking happens when you have no shooters. Kyrie still was able to get it up and in with a little push shot. Halliburton, who is in the corner? You're giving them threes, man. Irving, again. Calls for Bruce to set a screen, who is going to roll to the point lead now for the Nets. Alley-oop is beautiful. Holmes is the guy that threw that one down. Halliburton with the feed. And it's back to 5. Kyrie. The Kings already have as many points as they did in the first quarter. Mills has space. Uh-huh. Paddy is on fire. I think that's his third 3 of the game. Halliburton to Barnes on Bruce. Right side. Beautiful defense. Pick it up. And it's now a 4-on-2. And Kyrie fucking passed it way too far ahead of Mills. Once again, bro. Knocked over the security guy, did Paddy Mills. Or the medic. Or someone. But how on earth do you turn that over? 4-on-2. Who is Kyrie passing the ball to, man? Fuck me. That's the second time. Kyrie just lets the ball go straight through his hands and then turns it over like that. That's just AIDS. Healed. Fakes the 3. Blake Griffin fell for it. And then Healed with a dodgy pass, but Mitchell still got it. And then Mitchell with the push shot. No. Healed in the corner again, wide open. Missed it. Barnes wanted a foul for getting pushed under the basket. Johnson and Mills nearly turned it over again. Bruce. What is Bruce doing, man? Kyrie, one-on-one, left side or left corner. Come on, Kai. He's getting triple teamed. Shoot it. Fuck me. This is a joke. Oh, Paddy. Pickpocketed healed. After he tried to lay it up, and Johnson all the way to the basket. 10-point lead. Jesus Christ, man. This is a very high-tempo game we've got going here. Halliburton switch. Blake's on him on the outside, and Halliburton misses a 3. Kings do well on the offensive glass and score a 2 as a result. Oh, man. This is the problem with the fucking lineup that Nash rolls out. Johnson, Griffin, and Bruce. Kyrie was getting triple teamed. It's so easy to fucking defend this. Kyrie to Johnson. Corner for Bruce. 3-pointer is no good. What a surprise. But Blake! He's getting held on the arm. And that didn't faze him one bit. And he was able to tip it off the glass. And in. Halliburton. Once again, Blake Griffin finds himself in a switch. Barnes, all the way to the basket. Good contest, but refs felt a little bit of sympathy, so they called a foul. So yeah, it is currently a 10-point lead. The Kings are going to the line. They haven't been at the line all game. Let's have a look at the box score. Kings, you can see it here. They are absolutely, well, I think they're addicted to 3-pointers. They've taken 23 of them already. And are shooting them at a pretty good clip, to be honest. 7 offensive boards, 14 assists. I mean, this is a great stat line for the Kings as a team. But then you look at personal fouls and turnovers, and then that all gets thrown out the window. 9 turnovers in a half ain't going to cut it, Chief. Barnes is top scoring there. We've had 2 less shots, but we've made 3 more. We've hit 5 of our 11 threes, which is a good sign, and we've been to the line 11 times. The Kings haven't been to the line, so we've done a very good job to keep them off the line. That's been a difference maker. 3 players have double-digit scoring, but guess what? Your boy James Harden hasn't scored a point, and we still have 57 with 2.5 minutes to play in the second. Nick Claxton has basically taken every single one of James Harden's points. He's got 17, shooting it at 75% from the line, or from the field. He's scored 5 of his 7 free throws. He's had 3 offensive boards, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 17 in total. Amazing. And then Kyrie's been great as well, very efficient. And Patty Mills has hit 3 threes. He hadn't scored a point in the first quarter, or he may have scored 1 bucket, if I'm not mistaken. But the second quarter, he's come alive. Harden, though, 4 shot attempts and 0 points. Cam Thomas has 6 off the bench as well. That's pretty nice. As much as I hate the bench unit, they literally are killing it on the plus-minus. So, take it for what you will. But James Harden, man, I don't know if that's a good thing that he hasn't taken too many shots. He's only taken 4, which, if you're not hitting your shots, that's actually a good thing. Because if you, like, 0 of 4 is better than going 0 of 10, if you know what I'm saying. And he has been distributing the ball fairly well to Clax, so you know what? I'm not going to complain. Clax is 17, so even though Harden hasn't really scored, he sort of makes up for it with giving the ball to Clax at every single opportunity. But the Nets are up 10. Kings going to the line for the first time tonight, which is an absolute credit to our defense. A lot of steals we've been getting in this game too. But 2.5 minutes to play. Kings going to the line. We are back. And let's see what the free throws turn out to be. Harrison Barnes at the line. 2 coming up. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Hope you're having a ripper day. Barnes, well, he scores the first free throw. No worries. And the second free throw is coming right up. That is their first free throw of the night, as mentioned. Nets have made 8 of their 11. Barnes shooting 1 more, and that is good. So Kings deficit is down to 8. And with 2.5 minutes to play, you'd sense this is a pretty important moment in the game, or stage of the game. You don't want to be losing your lead. Kyrie missed the layup. Good defense by Holmes. Halliburton pushes the pace. Mitchell behind the back. Rolls it back out. Holmes posts up on Johnson. Johnson stands his ground. They give it back to Holmes. Clax, beautiful help defense. And was able to sway his aim, should I say. Harden again. Drives. Mid-range is in. And that is his first bucket of the night. And it's a mid-range. So if he can shoot more mid-ranges, I think teams will find it much more difficult to cover James. But anyway, Barnes handoff to Mitchell. Runs it under the basket. And then Harkless missed it. It bounced on the rim like 3 or 4 times. And the Kings were still able to secure the rebound. Let's have a look. Cam jumped in out of nowhere, and then Clax was hooking home. So, it looks like they're at the line. What? Regardless, can complain, but it's not going to change anything. Holmes 2 free throws. Number uno is off. So, I guess the silver lining is Holmes isn't the best free throw shooter at all. So, 59-49 is the score. And in case you missed it, James Harden has 2 of the Nets' 59 points. Yes, that's 2. And he didn't score those 2 points until about 30 seconds ago. So, there you go. Harden's bringing it up now. Claxton is the leading scorer in this game with 17. Mind-blowing. Harden, Johnson, Clax alley-oop! He got fouled on the way up. And once again, the Kings have been undisciplined with Clax. He has been to the line. Well, he's now going to the line for his 8th and 9th free throws. Never mind. Apparently he's not. He got fucking fouled going up for the alley-oop. How is that not a shooting foul? What? Hield checks in. 1:16 to play in the first half. Clax. Harden. Kyrie. Fakes the 3. Gets to his spot. Looking. Ah, the mid-range. Don't do that, Kai. Halliburton. Healed. Doesn't shoot the 3. Clax does well to get out there and close out. He got past Clax, though. And Heald scored it. 7-point game. Harden. Clax comes in for the quick screen. Harden doesn't pass it. They've been doing better covering Clax. 11 seconds left. And look, the ball hasn't left fucking Harden's hands. Give it off to Kyrie. You gave it to Johnson. Who hit the 3? What? Halliburton. Drives. Beautiful block, Clax. My goodness. See, that's the problem with Harden. He holds it for 20 seconds. And instead of passing it to your fellow all-star in Kyrie, or fellow good player in Kyrie, you passed it to fucking James Johnson in the corner and back him in to score. Seriously? I mean, you got the benefit of the... You got let off the hook there, James Harden. Because that was a terrible decision. You're very lucky that James Johnson hit the shot. But the Kings have been fouled again, and they are in the bonus. So what we did well for like the first 22 minutes of this game has been completely thrown out the window. The Kings have been to the line about 5 or 6 times in the last minute and a half. And Holmes converts the first free throw. Patty is coming in for offensive reasons. Metu comes in for defensive reasons. 62-53 is the score. 24 seconds to play. So we will just hold for one. Clax is going to the bench. I have absolutely zero clue why he's done that. Because if anything, Clax is a better offensive player than Johnson. Clax can switch. Clax can shoot. The only thing he can't do that Johnson probably can is shoot the three. But still, Johnson doesn't hit he doesn't hit enough of those. Anyway, Harden's got it. And Kyrie's getting face guarded by Mitchell. So Harden looks like he's going to just hold it for freaking 25 million seconds again. He gets doubled. And now we fucking turn it over. What the fuck is Harden doing? How fucking garbage can you be? That is the absolute prime example of how bad Harden is. His bad is very bad. And the Kings missed the half-court heave. It's an 8-point lead at the half, but just gonna say, Harden, the last two possessions, I was going on about it before that final possession, waits 20 seconds to pass it not to Kyrie Irving, but to James Johnson. And luckily, he scores the three, which, mind you, Johnson doesn't hit threes very often. I'd love to see a counter on how many he's hit all season. Second thing, the final possession. What does he do? He fucking waits 15 seconds till there's 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Only for him to get blitzed because the Kings know that if you put any pressure on Harden, he friggin' freaks out and he'll pass it to no man's land. And what happened? He did this dodgy-ass pass to the corner to Patty Mills. Patty Mills is not 6'8". He's 6 foot tall. And what did Harden do? Passed it as if he was passing it to a wing in the corner. Well, unfortunately, James, it's not going to work. That's not working, buddy. So, here we are. It's friggin' halftime, and, yeah. Scoreline is 62-54. And we look at the box score. Clax, I love you, man. 17 points. 6 of 8. 5 of 7 from the line. 3 offensive boards. 3 blocks. 1 steal. Beautiful. Kyrie Irving. 8 shots. 50% shooting. 2 threes. 1 block. 1 steal. 12 points. Beautiful. Patty Mills. 3 threes on 4 attempts. Beautiful. 3 steals included in that too. Beautiful. And then James Harden. 2 points. 1 of 5 shooting. 6 assists. You already know Flight Reacts is going to get on Harden's case about the fact that he was too lazy to score 28 more points to get a 30. Off the bench, Johnson's got 6. I mean, it's a bit flukish, to be honest. And Cam is 6, but don't ask me how he only got the 10 minutes. Overall, minute distribution, sort of a fan. But you know what? I'm not sure if this is the best thing to do. But if you're Steve Nash, do you have the guts? Let's say it becomes a close game, right? Do you have the guts to bench James Harden in the clutch? Do you have the guts to do that? Because honestly, I feel like Cam Thomas is a better shot creator than James Harden at the moment. Am I crazy? Probably. But, fam, Cam Thomas has a bit more explosiveness. Cam Thomas can get to the basket. Cam Thomas can, well, he hasn't shot a 3 today, but he can shoot those. Yeah, and he's just been better. James Harden, what has he offered? Pain. He's given me pain. He scored 2 points Sure, he's been pretty good distributing the ball. But in terms of scoring, which is what we need in a losing streak, he has offered 0. 62 points for the Nets, and 2 have come from Harden. Oh boy. The plus is that we still have 3 players in double-digit scoring, and Clax, who usually averages about 5 a game, has 17. So, sort of makes up for Harden going missing on the offensive front. But Tiny Tim says Harden jogs all game. You're pretty much right. I'm not going to argue with you. Because, yeah, there were a couple times in the first quarter. We were talking about this earlier on in the game. Literally, he missed the mid-range and then healed, absolutely bolted to get going on offense for a transition bucket. And what did Harden do? Fucking walked his way up there, had the audacity to point at the player as if to say, one of my teammates, can you please pick up the player that I can't be asked chasing? And guess what? He would ended up scoring the basket. He also just couldn't be asked, he couldn't be asked defending the perimeter in the first quarter either. That's why the Kings have 9 threes, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Let's just have another double check. We're actually shooting the ball well from 3. Not going to cap. But just... yeah, they've had 9 threes, man. So... First quarter was pretty bad. Second quarter was alrightish, but sort of dropped off at the end of the first half then. Actually, quick note, the Kings... yeah, so they had 6 free throws at the end of the first half, which also kept them within striking distance and the 8 offensive boards. But luckily, we've been able to turn the ball, or force turnovers a lot. Patty Mills has been very good, just getting his hands in there. Especially, there's been a number of times where the Kings have had the ball stripped from them, going up for layups. Testament to a good defense. Casey K says you're supposed to hold the ball for the last shot. Well, the problem is, if you're rolling out a lineup involving Johnson, Bruce, and Griffin, for example, you can't hold the ball for the last shot. Because you're getting swarmed by 3 defenders who know that Griffin can't shoot, Johnson can't shoot, and Brown can't shoot. It's really that simple. And when Harden gets met with the situation that 3 defenders are swarming him, what does he do? He throws the ball away like a maniac because he doesn't know how to deal with pressure. And that's why he ends up with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turnovers. Simply because of that. So, go figure. I don't really know how you counter that, but step 1 would probably be Steve Nash run out a rotation of players that can shoot. But the problem is we have a lot of players that can only do one or the other, not both. And that's what you need if you're a championship side or a contender at least. That's why 3-and-D wings are valued. That's why 3-and-D point guards are valued. That's why centers that can stretch the floor and also rim protect are valued. And the problem is we sort of have one or the other. Johnson can only defend, if he can do that. Bembry can defend. His 3-point has been much better this season. Kess is probably the best example of a 3-and-D we got. I'm trying to think. Bruce can defend. He can't shoot a 3 for his life. Griffin has a very unreliable 3. It's really weird, that situation with Blake. I don't know what he offers. And when he offers it, I still don't know what he offers. It's really confusing to me. I don't know what his role is. Aldridge is obviously out, so there's another name. He can only play offense. He's a bit... He struggles with shuffling his feet, you know, to defend. Lateral quickness is something he lacks. Claxton, on the other hand, I mean, we're seeing his offensive side today, which is brilliant, but most of the time you only see his defensive side, which is a problem. Which is why he's unplayable in some situations. Dayron can't shoot a 3, but he's actually decent. And he's a rookie, which is very good, because that's like a springboard to becoming a wonderful player. He can already do a lot of shit. And then you have Harden and Irving and Durant. Those three. And then you have Joe Harris, who I think doesn't get enough respect with regards to his defense that he probably deserves. Yeah. So, but outside of those four, it's a weird... It's a pretty grey area, to be honest. Patty Mills can shoot the ball, but he's a liability defensively, especially if you drag him into the paint. I'm trying to think who's left. Cam Thomas can play... Well, he's a damn good shot creator, but he is sort of prone to getting exposed defensively at times. Although, I will give him credit. I think he's much better than people expected him to be, you know, coming out of college, because they just thought he was a scorer and a scorer only. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, guys, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the show and want to stick around, we're back in a couple days' time for Nets Jazz. We'll be there probably 5 minutes before start time, so be there. Yeah, if you want to stay notified about that, do so. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss before the second half commences, also do that. Put your thoughts in the chat. Any possible... Anything that's related, really. I don't care, to be honest. So we can discuss it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I thrive off talking, man. Ooh. I'm enjoying this, though. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in, by the way, and stuck around, because sometimes people arrive and don't stick around, and it's not demoralizing, but you know, you want to keep your audience entertained, fam. So yeah, thank you for sticking around, those who have done so. Anyway, other games that happened today, Magic beat Pacers by 1. Interesting. I mean, that's a Cellar Dweller clash, so I don't really know how else to interpret that result. Wizards, Sixers. Wizards won by 3. That was apparently a really good game. Celtics beat the Hornets. Grizzlies beat the Knicks. Wonderful. The Cavs lost to the Rockets. Interesting. Thunder beat the Mavs. And yeah, that was it. Bro, hurry up and start the game. I wish, man. I would. If I could, if I can accelerate life, and I would love to see a win already. But unfortunately, that's not how life works. Unless we're in a simulation. And the guy listening, or the guy who's controlling my life can press the fast forward button. Austin says, you strive off talking? No, I thrive off talking. I just enjoy it, man. Sort of necessary for what I'm doing on the channel, unfortunately. Not really. Not unfortunately. Go, Nets, win this game! I hope so. We've been in a winning drought for quite some time. 5-game losers, or 5-game losing streak. And the Kings are on a 7-game losing streak. So they also have the urge to win. Or, yeah, feel the pressure to win. Yeah, but the Kings aren't going to contest for a playoff spot, let's be honest. Us, on the other hand, we find ourselves 6th at the moment. It's a very interesting situation. because I don't know how long KD's been out. He's probably 2 to 4 weeks away. Or maybe, yeah, 2 to 4 weeks away, I'd like to think. It's felt like much longer, though. And it's very clear we have struggled. We have struggled big time without KD in the lineup. He does so much to us, or for us, defensively and offensively. We don't really have that closer. You know what I'm saying? So, is what it is. Yeah. KD would be available after the All-Star weekend, hopefully. Yeah, that's just the sensible thing to do. He's got a bit of extra time to just wait. I think the All-Star break... the first game after the All-Star break is the 25th? Or something along those lines? I'd like to guess. Let's have a look. Just going to do a little quick check. The game is just about to commence, by the way. First game after the All-Star break is the 25th here, but it's the 24th if you're in America. It's against the Celtics and then the Bucks. So the Bucks Nets is the first game in quite some time. We may be able to see the big three play at once. Damn. I haven't heard myself say that in quite some time, but we're about to get things underway. It probably has already started, but NBA League Pass is just sitting a little bit behind schedule. Anyway, we're going to see both starting lineups start the second half. And I don't know what talking to James Harden got in the locker room. How much longer till game starts? Right now. It started. Davion's got it. Yeah, but I really hope the talking to wasn't just to hog the ball so you can get your point total up. Anyway, Halliburton's got it. Looking. Feeds Barnes in the post. And good pump fake on Kess. Kess fell for it. And the Nets are only up 6 now. Claxton, top of the key. Guarded by Holmes. Harden. Good shield by Claxton to create a bit of space. Guess what? Harden nearly turned it over. Mills shot the 3 instead. Oh my god. How has that gone in? Kess. My goodness. I don't even think that was his hand that got the ball in. Near turnover forced. Barnes instead drove all the way to the cup and got fouled. So, Kess in the first half was very good in staying disciplined defensively. It was Kess. But the second half has already started. First minute of the second half, we're fouled. Not ideal. Harrison Barnes, first free throw good. Second free throw is good. Back down to 6. To those who have just joined us, welcome. Claxton with 17 first half points and Harden with only 2. Who would have thought? Clax. Harden. Bounce past the Kess. Yes! Lash. 9-point game. Sitting comfortably right now. Famous last words said before disaster. Here we go. Davion's got it. One-on-one with Kai. Screen set by Holmes. Davion, corner. 3 was faked. Oh, damn. Harkless all the way to the cup. And it's back down to 7. Oh, James, what a dumb pass. Do you not see? There's Kings players in front of you. And what did you do? You fucking passed right to them. Mitchell, other way. Harkless, corner 3 is off, thank God. And Clax just stole the rebound off Paddy. Can't imagine he was too impressed with that. Harden all the way to the rim, and guess what? He fucking turned it over again. Just threw it out of bounds. What a clown. 6 turnovers in the first half for the Nets. And I think we already have like 3 this quarter. Thanks, James. Holmes with a 3-point attempt. And somehow there's a foul on the floor. Don't ask me where that came from, but regardless, Kess picks up his second foul, and the Kings will have it on the side. Halliburton, screen by Holmes, top of the key. Claxton guarding, corner. Harkless, back out to Mitchell. One-on-one with Kai. Good defense by Kai. Step back three by Mitchell. Too long, but guess what? They get the long rebound, and now they drive baseline, kick it out. Good ball movement. Mitchell again. Got it. That's what happens when you don't... Well, we boxed out, but that's what happens when you force long threes and don't have yourself covered in that area should there be a long rebound to be had. Kyrie's got it. Screen set by Clax again. Kai is getting fucking hacked. And it's a fucking turnover again! We are fucking half asleep, man. Already 3 turnovers this quarter. In 3 minutes. Unfortunately, that ain't gonna cut it. To those who have joined us, welcome to the stream. 4-point game. Halliburton for 3. Off. Luckily, their shooters aren't gonna absolutely scorch from 3. Harden, fuck off. James, piss off. Pass the ball. Stop forcing shit. Misses the 3. The other way. Halliburton all the way. Claxton! Luck. Harden. Mills corner 3. That is well off. Clax! Let's go! That's his career high. He hasn't had 20 in a game ever. Oh my goodness. Holmes under the basket. Johnson with the block. Whoo! Harden. Kyrie. Fakes the 3. Got past the defender. Mid-range is off. 6-point game. Davion. Screen. Harden is slow as shit. And he just let Davion Mitchell roll to the basket. With ease. Uncontested layup. James Harden. Fucking hell, man. Garbage. Mills. Oh, that pass! Collects again! Oh my goodness! They're gonna call a timeout? No, they're not. Davion. Halliburton top of the key. Mills guarding. Possible double screen incoming? Nope. Halliburton wants to take it himself, and he got past Mills. And once again an uncontested layup, but he fucking missed it. And now the Nets can go the other way. Harden's got it. Bounce past to Johnson. The Kings are half asleep on defense. They have to call a timeout. And the Nets are up 8. In the blink of an eye. Jeez. Clax has been amazing. Please excuse me if I'm absolutely screaming into the mic. But honestly, I don't care. I'm fucking enjoying this, mate. Jesus. Let's have a look at the box score. Why is it so out of touch? Okay, the Kings. Let's have a look. Tyrese has been trash. But Harrison Barnes has been good. And Harkless has hit a couple threes. Who would have thought? Davion Mitchell has been wonderful for them. And Hield scored a couple threes off the bench. Yeah, you can see 10 offensive boards, 17 assists, which is mad. Field goal shooting isn't the best, 9 turnovers, but then you look at us. Ah, man, this is just bad viewing. Actually, no, it's not. What am I talking about? We're shooting the ball well from 3. We're shooting the ball well from the field and from the line. Well, that sort of dried up a little bit, but your boy Claxton has 4 offensive boards, 4 blocks, 1 steal, and 21 points in 18 minutes on 80% shooting. James Harden has 8 assists, 5 boards, and 2 points. Patty Mills has 3 threes. Kyrie's been decent. He has dried up from the field. Kess has been alright. Johnson has existed. And Campton Thomas hasn't seen game time for quite some time. But when he was on, he was pretty good. So, interesting. I don't know what Nash's rotations are, for God's sake. It's just confusing. But anyway, we got a losing streak to stop. So, anyway. I'm going to have to be back in some... Yeah, like, I'm going to have to go for, like, 2 minutes very soon. So, yeah. The stream will remain. I'm just going to have to piss off for, like, a moment. Hold on. I just need to see if this works. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're about to return from the timeout. Okay, so Davion's got it. Now Jones handling the ball. Barnes. Mitchell guarded by Kai. Beautiful step back move, mid-range. Davion is creating, man. His shot creation today has been pretty spectacular, let's be honest. Kyrie past the Blake. Johnson under the basket unguarded. And beautiful reverse. Barnes. Blake Griffin. Turnover. Harden. Here we go. Bounce past the Blake. He could pass it to anyone, but we have no spacing. Scores the mid-range. Woo! 77-67. Halliburton. Barnes. Spin move. Blake Griffin wanted the charge. He didn't get it, and Metu knocks down the corner three. Oh, man. Seriously, why do we collapse our defense, bro? We're covered under the basket. Johnson, oh, fuck me. Harden has been useless this quarter. Turnover again. Jones, kick out to Metu, who once again is unguarded. And then Barnes, oh my god, Harden's making me fucking cringe, bro. Terrible closeout as well, man. He just fucking jumped. Like, give me an analogy, bro. Put in the chat. Oh, actually, no. Well, the majority of you probably aren't watching the game. You can't see this. But I'm happy you're not, because your eyes would be burnt watching this. You'd want to be clinically blind if you're watching James Harden right now. Oh, jeez. Anyway, Mitchell. Halliburton fakes the three. Drove on Johnson. Metu got past fucking Harden. That is saying so damn much about how bad he's been today. Fucking power forward just blew right past him. What a joke. Where's Kyrie? He's on the... Oh, no, he's on the bench now. Oh, my God. Mitchell just chucked up an air ball. Bembry and Griffin, good defense by both. And, yeah. Hold on. I'm just going to be back in just a moment. Hold on a second. And we're back. Let me just get the full screen back up. There we are. Oh my god, it sort of spazzed out a little bit. That was weird. The Nets just scored a couple free throws. And Davion's got it now. Cross. Oh my god, bro. His shot creating is absolutely superb today. Alrighty, Harden's got it. Screen by Cam. Screen by Blake. Harden bounced past the Blake. Cam hesitates on the three. Sidestepping jumper. Didn't even hit the rim. Fucking airball. And now Barnes has got it. Healed. Mitchell. Top of the key. Healed left side. Bounce pass to your boy Davion. Top of the key again. Pass to Metu. Blocked by Johnson. Met at the fucking rim. The rim protection today has been superb by the Nets. It's actually going to be a jump ball, but seriously, I reckon that was worthy of just being a clean block, and we get the ball, please. Metu and Johnson contesting the jump ball. The Kings have 4.5 seconds to work with if they win the jump. Here we go. And they're going to get it with 3. Hield misses the contested 3, but guess what? No. Oh my god. This is the problem with playing small ball. Damian Jones just mopped up the offensive glass and got a rebound over fucking 2 of our tallest players on the floor. Why? 80-72 is the score with 3:54 left. And Jones misses the first. 80-72 is the score. My goodness. Second free throw is G'd up. So the Nets are up 7. Bambury's got it. Brings it up. Feed to Johnson. Fake the handoff. Gave it to Harden. Guess what? Harden needs to fucking sit. Why has he been on the court all quarter? Cannot believe this. And Jones with a putback dunk. I cannot be arsed. What a fucking terrible rotation by Nash. He has the audacity to send players like Claxton to the bench after playing well for 6 minutes, but plays Harden for 9 minutes after he turns the ball over every second fucking possession, bro. Let's have a look at the box score, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Harden has not scored this quarter. He has picked up 5 turnovers this quarter. He's picked up assists, but I don't care. The turnovers in itself have been crap. Seriously. He's depriving us of opportunities to extend this game. Instead, the lead has actually gone down. Crap. And we've had how many turnovers this quarter? 5. I'd love to say every single one of them are James Harden's. He may have had 1 at halftime, but it doesn't excuse anything. The Kings, 3-point shooting hasn't really gone up. Their offensive rebounding has been the thing. Their turnovers have gone down. Yeah, that's been pretty much it, to be honest. Davion Mitchell has been wonderful. But just seriously, honestly, James Harden today has actually been a detriment every single time he's had the ball in his hand. Except when he was doing a 2-man game with Clax. That's the only time he's been decent with the ball. Whose ball is it? If you're asking who do you give it to instead of Harden, well, you just send Harden to the bench and bring Kyrie in. I'd even have Cam handling the ball and bring Patty Mills in as a 2 to play off the ball. Because right now what's happening is we're just turning the ball over repeatedly. Like, when we didn't have Harden or Irving in the team, there was that one game against the Nuggets. The turnovers didn't really happen all game. Because Harden wasn't chewing up numerous possessions by just being brain dead and turning the ball over every second possession. It just kills your offensive momentum. Even if you had it, yeah, I mean, have we had any all day? I don't really know, but seriously, he's just serving as a problem at the moment. Because him turning the ball over, early in the shot clock means that other guys that are playing well don't have an opportunity to shoot the ball. So there's another problem. Harden's gone to the bench, rightfully so, because he's being garbage. Kyrie to Blake, hesitates on the three. The ball move. Oh, God, this lineup is so whack. Another block by the Kings. They put us in they've activated zone defense, and the Kings now are just like feasting on our offense because we have no one that can fucking shoot the ball. Mitchell one-on-one with Griffin. You already know he can blow by. Instead, he kicks it out to Metu. Missed the three. Blake Griffin rebound. Cam's got it. Looking for presumably Kyrie Irving. He nearly turned it over, and Jones was a bit overzealous, and he fouled Griffin as he was receiving the ball. So 80-75 is the score. 2:46 to play in the third is the situation, and your boy Clax is in the game. And I love this move because it basically goes against everything Nash has done all year in having 3 non-shooters on the floor. Kai, he's getting absolutely... Oh my God, another block by the Kings. This is the problem when you don't have a 5 on the floor that can space. Just allows your Kings defenders to sag off. Oh my God, Barnes with a splash from deep. Step back, and now it gets interesting. An 8-0 run for the Kings. Who got the first basket of the game? I don't know if that's what you're asking. Cam, mid-range pull-up is off. Clax offensive board. Lovely. Cam gets past a couple and then just threw up a piece of shit layup, and the Kings were pinged for a foul. The Kings crowd are booing because they hate it. Who got the first bucket of the night? I think it was Claxton. Do not think that was a foul. Kings aren't going to challenge that, though. Cam Thomas, first free throw is good. The offense has just hit a fucking wall. Oh, man. So, first one was good. It's back to 3, the margin. And second free throw by Cam is good. So, back to a 2-possession game. This shit doesn't really matter in the third quarter. It does matter in the last, where, scenarios do matter. You've got to consider situations. Davion, got it by Cam. Oh, near turnover forced by Bembry, but they still have it. Healed on Clax. Great defense by Clax. But Healed was even fucking better. They're seeing the ball go down in the net, and their confidence is well up. They know they can win this. They know they're in with the sniff. And if we're not careful, we're going to give them too much confidence and hope that we will lose this. Clack's doing a bit of ball handling duties. Not sure if I'm a fan. He kicks it out to Johnson, who's waiting at the logo, and has now taken Metu off the dribble. Lovely. Where the hell has that been all season? Davion just crossed up. Cam, Metu wide open in the corner. Fucking shit. Okay, I'll answer your... the person who just spoke in the chat, I will answer your question at 3/4 time. Hold on. 40 seconds left in the quarter. It's a 1-point game. Kyrie, tough mid-range, is off. And the Kings can retake the lead. Fucking shit. Harden has just sucked the momentum out of this game for us. Oh my fucking god. We had 4 players under the basket, and their 1 player is able to get an offensive board. I cannot be asked. Cannot be asked. Mitchell in a switch. Claxton guarding on the perimeter. Davion step back is off. Bembry, we've got 10 seconds to work with. Let's get a good shot, please. Instead, it's fucking Johnson with the ball with 4 seconds. Oh my god. Johnson hit a mid-range! What game am I watching? Where Johnson is crossing people up and hitting mid-range jumpers. Huh? Okay, somebody Giannis says, I can't watch the game. What's going on with Harden? I keep seeing comments of him turning the ball over. Is he hurt? No, he's not hurt. He's just playing like shit. Simple as that. And he always stuffs up the team's momentum when he holds the ball for like 20 seconds, does nothing with, or he turns the ball over 5 seconds into the shot clock, being irrational. And we were discussing before what this does to you. As I said, it stops your offensive momentum. It deprives other players of getting shots because your ass, right? And yeah, it's just shit. Why? Why? Like, I think I have better judgment than Harden does on an NBA court, and I haven't stepped foot on one. Like, it's unbearable to watch, man. Especially when he does it 4, 5 times in a quarter. Let's have a look at the box score quickly. The Kings, it's been pretty much a story of the day where they've hit threes. They've already hit 13, and are shooting the ball decent enough. 13 offensive boards is the key. That went significantly higher in this third quarter. Turnovers, only 1 in that quarter for the Kings. And that's how they were able to cut the deficit. You look at the Nets. I mean, also, Davion Mitchell, quick shout-out. He's been great. The Nets, 8 offensive boards is all right. 19 assists. We're being great, right? 10 blocks and 7 steals at this stage of the game is wonderful. We're shooting the ball well from both the field and 3, and we've been to the free throw line and done decent there. The problem is the turnovers, they doubled. I said this before. We cannot sustain keeping the turnovers down. They were at, I think we had 5 or 6 at the half, and we doubled that in the third quarter. And that's where the lead evaporates. And Harden has 5 turnovers. He had 1 at halftime. Maybe not even, but he's got 2 points, and he's been trash. Claxton has been wonderful. Mills did not score a bucket in that quarter, nor did Kyrie. Johnson decided to wake up, and he's shooting the ball insanely efficient. Insanely efficient. Insanely efficiently? Does that make any sense? Blake Griffin's been alright. Cam's been alright, but fam, Johnson is the guy that's kept us in this game. I'm not even capping. He was creating the shots late in the third quarter. Peace, man. You sound so passionate. It's pretty irritating to me also. Mate, passion is just a part of the whole experience of being a sports fan, man. So, anyway. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. And then Harden, fucking hell, man. Once again. Passed it onto the foot of a Kings player. Luckily, we get the ball back for stuff like that. But imagine if we didn't. Another brain-dead turnover would have been incoming. Harden. What's he going to do? He's going to kick it at Johnson in the corner, who's feeling it. But he's literally crashed back to earth with 1 shot. He didn't even hit the rim on that 3-point attempt. Halliburton. Jones on the outside. Halliburton has a wide open 3. And Harden was absolutely relaxed on that rotation. He was doing nothing. Healed. One-on-one with Clax. Got past Clax. And beautiful finger roll by Buddy. And... oh, man. James Harden is giving me the shits today. Fucking hell. Last night was 43 pointers taken. And tonight, not even 20. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Speaking of which, Harden just shot a 3 and missed it. He is literally throwing this game, Harden. Halliburton push. Oh my god, off the glass. Bank shot. And a foul, and he's going to the line. It's a 2-point lead for the Kings. Fucking shit, man. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Not shooting enough threes, but that's what fucking happens when you have Johnson, Brown, and Griffin on the floor. You can't shoot threes because the spacing is shit, and the only people on the outside are the ones that can't shoot. Nash has got to pull his finger out of his ass and fucking do something. He has not acted on this lead evaporating one bit. Harden has just been a detriment all game. Harden. Fucking turned it over again! 3-pointer, they've got it. Yep, there you go. Fucking called it. Call a fucking timeout. He fucking did, but look at this shit! I cannot believe this. Cannot. This is fucking inexcusable from your supposed best player. From your supposed best player. Inexcusable. Fucking excusable. He has played so garbage. It's actually funny at this point. I'm losing brain cells watching this guy. I mean, drop a like if you're enjoying the stream, but if there was a like counter for James Harden's game today, it would be sitting at a measly donut. 0. Fucking crap. That's another turnover. He's 1 of 7, 9 assists, bro. Fucking shit. Seriously, man. Bro. At this point, send Harden off and don't play him the rest of the game. Send him off. If Nash had balls, he would send him off. Bro. Just... Oh, God. This is a joke. I mean... In a game you have to win. This is probably the one game we could win in the Western road trip. The West Coast road trip. Golden State, Utah, Phoenix, Sacramento. Sacramento is the team you can beat. And we aren't going to beat them. At this rate, I have no hope. As long as James Harden is on the floor, we aren't winning. Because if this guy's going to go 3.5 quarters scoring 2 points as our supposed best player, then all hope is lost. Far out, man. It's just inexcusable. I'd rather have Cam Thomas run the point. Like, what lineup do you close with? You have to have Claxton in there. You have to have Kyrie in there. Kess, possibly. To stop the bleeding. I don't know who else you put. Johnson? He's not going to fucking help you on defense at all. Did Hield got fucking fouled? No. It was a fucking technical. I don't know who was the recipient of the technical. Oh my god. James Harden got pinged for a technical. You can't make this fucking shit up. I cannot believe this. Cutting to the basket is Kess. He missed the layup! Blake Griffin, thank God you were there. But this is the... We are actually... I said this earlier in the stream too. We are one of the worst teams in the restricted area. The restricted area, we are one of the worst teams. Because Bembry blows layups. Johnson blows layups. Brown blows layups. Edwards blows layups. Hield's got it. Push off. Where is it? Halliburton. Beautiful passing. Oh my... Guess who just fouled Metu for an and one? I'd love to. I want to hear your guesses, chat. I want to hear your guesses. Who do you reckon it was? For me to get this animated up out of my seat. Who do you reckon it was? Metu confirms. What the hell am I talking about? Knocks down the free throw. The lead has just gone up to 7 in the blink of an eye. Tiny Tim says Harden. Well, you were fucking right, mate. You were right. This guy has thrown the game, bro. King B says Harden. You're right too. I literally have lost the will to sit on my chair at this point. I'm on my knees right now. I'm begging for James Harden to come good in the last 9 minutes of this game. Patty Mills 3, yes! Thank God. Thank God. My goodness. It should not have come down to this at all. Halliburton gets past one. Corner. Harden just fell for a pump fake, looking like a clown. Blake Griffin forces the offensive charge, but guess what? Oh, guess what? That wasn't called. We're done. That was another wide open 3 for the Kings. Harden. Harden to Mills. To Blake. To Harden. To Kai. They're playing good defense. There's no movement. There's nothing at the moment. Good work, Kess. He got swatted at the rim. He's the only guy trying to make something. He cut baseline. His layup, or his reverse layup got blocked. But that's what I want to see from more players. One player doing that isn't going to cut it. You need your whole 5 to pull through on that front. Halliburton mid-range is saucy. And that's another bucket. It's back up to 6. Fucking shit. Kyrie spin move. Trying to do the little shimmy. Oh. Tough shot over 2. Kyrie, man. I'm sitting back on my seat. 8 minutes to play. Halliburton. Metu top of the key. Back to Halliburton left side. Kyrie's guarding. I don't have faith. Oh, Hield's got a 3. And he missed it. Thank God. They've crashed back down to earth. Kyrie. Pull up 3. I just noticed. Little graphic on the Yes Network broadcast. Harden and Irving have 2 points this half. Combined. Not each. Both. Damian Jones fucking knocked down a mid-range. That's when you know. That's when you know, man. A mid-range. A deep 2. That's when you know. Harden. Oh, here we fucking go, James. Here we go again. Here we go. Waiting for a brick here. 1-on-1, he does a step back 3. And fucking missed it. Fuck me, you've got 4 fucking guys that can shoot on the floor, maybe 5. And what did you do? Oh, jeez. James Harden just needs to go home. Oh my God, Halliburton just fucking crossed up Griffin. Looking like a fucking clown. There's a long way to go in this game, but we have played an absolutely appalling brand of basketball in this second half. Especially in this last quarter. I mean, it's just atrocious. Harden looking like the best player on the Kings by an absolute mile. Actually, yeah. By an absolute mile, mate. Clax has come in, and rightfully so. He's probably been our best player on the evening. Don't ask me why Steve Nash waited this long to pull the trigger. Johnson's in as well. Irving. I mean, that pass once again by Harden was dodgy as hell. He nearly turned it over again. It's going to be another net side out. And Buddy Hield's played some great defense. I honestly think Brooklyn should trade Harden. Who would you trade him for? The problem is with putting forward that the prospect of trading him, who he's not doing any favors for his value. Irving contested 3 is off. Clax, he got the offensive board, but they pinged him for a foul. Harden's performance, he's just been so inconsistent this year, and it's made matters worse with KD out because he's got to shoulder the load. And any game, oh no, another 3-pointer. Thank God that's off. Get the ball. Thank you. Harden, don't turn it over. The problem is, the pressure's on him now to perform. Patty Mills' tough look is off. The problem is, there's more pressure on him. So if he doesn't perform, he's going to get absolutely gaslit by the whole Nets fan base. Which is happening right now. Halliburton's on Clack's top of the key. 3-pointer. No. Okay. Still 6 minutes to play and we're down 8. It's not out of reason yet. Kyrie's shooting 3s, man, and he's just bricking every single shot. Drive to the paint, bro. Drive and kick. Or even a pick and roll with Clax. How good was that working in the first half? All the thoughts being thrown out the window. Healed, kick out, Harkless, shoots a tough 3, it's off. Mills has got it. Good defense. Really doesn't help when you can't fucking knock down a shot. Mills, open mid-range. Box out, Clax. Oh, fuck me. Mills missing mid-range is wide open. With 5 minutes to play, we're down 8. Are we going to even score 8 points for the rest of the game? I don't fucking think so. Let's be honest. You can see how many points we've had in the first 7 minutes of this quarter. 7 points. So go tell me how we're going to score 8 in the last 5. And that's to tie the game. And we also have to rely on not conceding a point in the final 5. That's not happening. We're definitely conceding points, but Kyrie and James Harden have just gone MIA. MIA. Look at Kyrie. Kyrie in the first half, I think, was 4 of 6 at one point. And he's now 5 of 15. Patty Mills has only knocked down 1 shot in this half. Claxton has not been given the ball enough in the second half. Johnson has 14. Blake is 9. Cam is 8. Where are these guys? And then fucking, we're not talking about James Harden anymore. He's giving me brain cell lossage. I don't care if that's not a word. I've made it up. The shooting percentage has dipped below 50. Assists have gone out the window because we can't score. Turnovers, only 1 in the quarter, but we're missing everything. We've choked this. Unless we can... I don't even know. Hield's been good off the bench. Davion Mitchell's been good. Halliburton's woken up in the last quarter. Harrison Barnes has been efficient as hell. Fam, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. 31 points this half. And that's just another problem that's happened the last 2 months, I'd like to say. It used to be that we started off extremely slow. But now we're finishing awfully. I dislike that roster. Trade Harden, Carter, Bruce Brown, and Millsap. They're looking to find buyers for Millsap, but I don't see how we're going to find someone when he hasn't played all year. Carter, no one's going to buy him. Bruce Brown, I'm not sure who would buy him. I think someone would buy him, but I don't think you're going to get a good rotation piece back for him. You probably had to get picks for him and then flip that for a player. Harden's going to stay. Like, let's be honest. If he goes in the summer, are we complaining? Maybe not, because we can get guys that fit our roster better. It's just a thought. But anyway, Halliburton's got it. 1-on-1 with Clax. ISO. Good work by Clax to stay with him. He's not letting him get that shot easily, and he forced him to pass it. Good work. Davion on Paddy. It's going to be a mid-range shot. For Davion, he knocks it down. I mean, that is just being killer today. 10-point lead. That's the largest of the game for the Kings, I'm pretty sure. Tiny Tim says trade Jay-Z. Harden gets past his defender and lays it up and in. Fucking round of applause for James Harden, guys. In your living room, give him a round of applause. Mitchell 1-on-1 with Clax again. Oh. Dodgy pass. Oh, God. It's going to be a foul. I don't know who won. I think it was Harden, but... It's on Harden. What? Let's have a look. Oh, challenge it! Challenge it! He got all ball! What? Oh, okay. Here we go. Steve Nash, once again. Use one of your fucking timeouts on a challenge, mates. Stop saving them for the end when they're useless. He did this in the Warriors game the other day with that bullshit Kess foul. Blatantly an offensive foul on Curry. It wasn't deemed that, and Nash just didn't dispute it. Basically sums up his character. He's very casual. Clax! Oh my god. Clax is just saving my sanity. We got just under 4 minutes to play, and we're down 8. We need to get stops. It starts here. Let's go. Come on. Halliburton on the outside. Gets past Mills. Too easy! Missed it! And we didn't box out! What? The ball was literally bouncing on the rim, and someone's tipped it in. Is that not an offensive interference? Am I mistaken? Mills, right side. Oh, we nearly tripped. Harden. Johnson. Oh. They bit on 2 pump fakes. Johnson, good move to get to the bucket. 3 minutes to play. 8-point game, Kings. I can't see us winning, but here goes. Halliburton switch. Claxton's on him again. Davion. Metu. Why is he wide open? Clax gets a board. Oh no, Harden! Wake up! He nearly turned it over again. He wasn't looking behind him. Oh no, Harden ISO. Fucking kill me now. Johnson. Kick it out. Oh no, Johnson all the way to the bucket. Uncontested. Jam for Johnson. 6-point game. 2.5 to play. We got 1 stop. Now we need to get another stop. Come on. Come on, man. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. Subscribe. We're back in a couple days. Harkless. Near turnover forced by Johnson. Metu caught under the rim. Tough make. It was a foul. What? It's game over, guys. I don't know how loud I am on my microphone, but it is game over. Converse M1. Hassan, I've got dodgy eyesight, so I think that's your name. Nets suck, I agree. I agree, man. We've sucked for a bit of time now. For a while. Kyrie, look at this defense, man. Look at this defense. The turnovers, another one. And once again, this is the... By the way, oh my god, Metu fouled under the basket. Once again, we have lost to a mediocre team. This is the 18-34 Kings. And we couldn't even beat them. Matthew says, need one more Kyrie 3-pointer for parlay. You're not going to get it. hate to break it to you, because we have only scored, if I'm not mistaken, 9 points this quarter. Actually, no. 14? 15. 15 points, yeah. You're not getting a Kyrie bucket. Harden and Kyrie have combined for 4 points this half. No way in hell are you getting 3 points. No way in hell. I'm happy if I'm proven wrong. Well, I think you'll be happy if I'm proven wrong. More than I am, but... Here we go. Harden. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a joke. Johnson shooting fadeaway twos. That's what our offense has come to in this last quarter. And the Kings fans are on their feet. We have looked like fucking clowns. Absolute clowns. Mills got blocked again. We've looked like clowns. There may be Nets haters here. If you're a Nets hater, your hate is justified. Actually, no, it's not. Hate is never justified. But if you call us trash, I will happily agree with you. Claxton with another block. I will happily agree with you if you say the Nets suck. Harden with a 3-pointer. Fucking bricked it. This is the guy we traded our whole future for, guys. Our whole future. How on earth do we lose by 11? We were up 80 to 70. Since that point, we got outscored 41 to 20. We'll do a quick post-match and then we'll piss off because I'm pissed off. Not really, like, it doesn't dictate my life, but at the same time, I'm depressed about this loss because we had it and we fucking lost it. And it wasn't a good team we lost to either. At least their record doesn't show it. Drop a like on the stream if you've enjoyed it and you're going to leave. And subscribe as well. We're back in a couple days. Possibly for some more torture watching James Harden. But if we look at the box score. First and foremost, let's just have a look at it here. On face value, you can see we scored 39 in the second half. How on earth does that happen with Kyrie and James Harden on your team? Even Patty Mills, even Claxton, who scored 17 and a half. We knew that wasn't going to be sustainable. But in saying that, how? Johnson had a good game. He scored like fucking 15. I mean, let's have a look at the box score. You can see the Kings here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double digits. There's the distribution for you. That's how they were moving the ball in at least the second half. 23 assists. It was fucking Damian Jones and Metu that got him over the line. Damian Jones with 12 off the bench and 4 offensive boards. Metu with 11 and 12 in 23 minutes. Healed with 3 threes. Their bench did bits. Halliburton with 12. Plus 11 though in the last. He was involved in the closing play. Holmes was not there. Davion Mitchell was beautiful with his shot creation. His shooting splits won't show how good he was today. Especially on Kyrie in the second half. I think he needs to get a bit of credit there. But Harrison Barnes was pretty efficient in his time. But let's look at what you've been waiting for. The fucking Nets. Right, so we got out rebounded by 8. And that included 5 on the offensive glass. 22 assists, alright. 13 turnovers. That's double what we had in the first half. Bit more than double. James Harden. 4 points in a game. 4. No free throws. 12 assists, 6 turnovers. 8 rebounds. And fam, negative 21. That goes to show, I mean, we're going to substitute the plus minus for how bad he was on defense. That's how bad he was in defense. Negative 21 is the worst on the team. And he probably was the worst defender on the team today. Johnson was great off the bench. I mean, 18 points. That is probably his offensive ceiling. And guess what? We wasted it. Cam Thomas, I don't understand why he didn't get some time. I would have rather him over James Harden. I'm not even joking. Blake with 9 off the bench. I don't know if that was a guy you go with on the run home. Claxton at 23. There wasn't much more he could have done. 5 blocks, 11 boards, 6 offensive, 23 total. Like, wow. Kyrie, 14. That's not enough. That isn't enough. Patty Mills with 14. I'd take that because he shot the ball well and he had 3 steals, but your star players can't go missing. And your star players can't combine for 10 turnovers if they're your 2 primary ball handlers and 2 highest players on usage rate. You can't. You can't afford that. And that's why a lot of our possessions went to waste. Especially when we needed to double down on the lead. It just evaporated. And the Kings were able to run away with it. Disappointing loss, though. That is loss number 6 in a row. And we are just toying with the... we're just toying with the play-in spots at the moment, which is a big, big worry. But God knows what the future holds. We couldn't ask for Kevin Durant to come back soon enough. And same with Joe Harris, because Joe does so much for our spacing and our rotation. Those two, without those two, our rotations are whack. Brooklyn could probably use some different practice sessions, focus on defense and not giving up. And GTGT says, Brooklyn's so sad. Yeah, do we need another players-only team meeting? I probably want to see that. Happened a couple seasons ago and was very effective. So I'd love to see something similar again. The players need to be held accountable, take a responsibility, and they need to be better, simply put. And we need to demand more from James Harden and Kyrie Irving. Especially James Harden. Absolutely woeful performance today. He threw it away. He killed our momentum. And we lost this one convincingly. With him being the primary ball handler and the leader on the team. Supposed leader. But anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. As I mentioned, drop a like. Subscribe. We'll be back in a couple of days. But that's going to be it from me. So thank you for tuning in. Your support is appreciated. As always. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day or rest of your day. But yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you for tuning in as always. Love y'all. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.